There are a handful of other mountains that have been suggested and are being looked at even presently as possible locations for the real Mount Sinai. But one of them is this mountain called Jabal al-Lawz or Jabal al-Luz or Jabal al-Makla, which means the quarry, in Saudi Arabia, so in northwest Saudi Arabia. There's a tremendous amount of historical support from Josephus to Ptolemy to the Septuagint to Origen, Eusebius, Jerome. I mean, all of them have significant references to the fact that the real Mount Sinai is in Saudi Arabia. Is it possible that you have this mountain which matches the historical descriptions? You have references like Josephus saying that Mount Sinai is the tallest mountain in the range in Saudi Arabia, or Josephus doesn't say Saudi Arabia, but in the land of Midian, down there in Arabia, by Midian, which is the city today of Al-Bad or Al-Bid. Is it possible that you have a mountain which is believed by many historical, the testimony of various historical figures to be the mountain? Is it possible that that mountain has an altar at the base with carvings of cows and calves? Is it possible that it has an altar at the base made with rocks not cut by human hands, just sort of a natural altar? Is it possible that this mountain also has the columns exactly like we would expect to find, because the Lord said, Moses, build 12 altars after the 12 tribes of Israel? Is it possible that all the carvings line up with the biblical account? Is it possible that there's this massive split rock which has all of the telltale signs of the split rock in the book of Exodus? Is it possible that that's all a coincidence? Is it possible that as you trace the only possible route that the Israelites could have taken from the Red Sea to get to Mount Sinai, that there just happens to be right in the middle of that an oasis exactly like that described in Exodus called Elim, where there are 70 palm trees and 12 wells. I mean, there's actually now much more than 70 palm trees, but literally 12 wells, exactly as you would expect to find, just sort of coming out of the desert, out of nowhere. Boom, there it is. Is it possible that all of these things line up and it's all just coincidence? Yeah, it's possible. Coincidences are possible. But personally, there's a certain point where if you're such a skeptic, if you're such a critic that you're willing to believe that the odds are, that all of these things are just coincidence, there's a point where it becomes foolish. And I'm just telling you that everything, when you get there, when you understand the layout of it all, it is absolutely stunning. And I'm personally convinced, absolutely convinced that this is the real Mount Sinai.